Becoming a USA citizen is a big milestone, and today we are sharing the timeline and experience of case number one, who had a surprisingly smooth process, right up to an unexpected moment with security. Let's dive in. Here's how fast the process went. It took less than 5 months from start to finish. This is definitely a hopeful case for those still waiting. In September 9, the application was sent, Form M400, and the Department of Immigration received the case. In September 9, the case was actively being reviewed immediately, and then in December 16, it was scheduled for an interview. In January 28, the case was recommended for approval, and in the same day, the certificate was issued. So as you see, it just took 5 months from application to official citizenship, and also it has been one of the fastest timeline. This citizen first shared their case on a popular immigration forum looking for answers. Other users jumped in, offering their own timelines and help for him. Some of them were waiting for a year, while others were shocked by how quickly this new citizen case moved. One user asked if they had any special circumstances speeding up this case, and this citizen replied that they had no military background or any known reason to expedite processing. It's just moving fast right now. Another user, still waiting for their oath ceremony, congratulated this citizen, but also asked how long they have been a green card holder. And the citizen responded that they had met all the requirements and applied as soon as they were eligible. A different user, frustrated with delays in their state, joked that the immigration department must have a lottery system for processing times. And the new citizen responded with encouragement, reminding everyone that patience is key, but it's understandable, why they are anxious. This kind of interaction shows how different timelines can be across the country, meaning that timelines vary depending on where you are located right now. While some cases take over a year, others, like this citizen, can move shockingly fast. Alright guys, now we are going to follow the journey of an EB-1-2 applicant processing their 485 form. And then this applicant is an outstanding professor and researcher. And then we are going to be presenting their timelines. Right now, their case is still pending. They started back in November 29. The applicant submits their 485 to the immigration department, and this is the first step, as you guys know, to obtaining the green card. In December 27, the applicant is scheduled for biometrics. They visit the immigration office for the fingerprinting and also a photo. This step is crucial since with this step, the immigration department start conducting background checks on the applicant. On January 28, the 60th day, the immigration department is still trying to make a decision for the user, and as of this time, he is still pending, waiting for an approval. But we're going to be following this case for next week, and hopefully he will be approved by next week. And our third case is an application for I-130 and I-485. So this is the spouse of a USA citizen applying for a green card through marriage. Their journey began with a concurrent filing of I-130 and I-485. In September 20, the applicant received their 485 receipt. This officially starts the adjustment of status process, like you guys know. So September 27, they received a biometrics appointment, a crucial step to conduct background checks, as we just said in the previous case. In October 4th, Ooh, they got an RFE. The Immigration Department requests additional evidence this time, which is just for a medical. In October 18, biometrics are done. The Immigration Department updates the case, and we are actively reviewing your case as they receive the RFE. In October 29, the medical exam was received by the Immigration Department, so they have that done. So at this point, they just need to wait for a response. In January 27, something was happening. So the applicant received two notifications in their email. One of them was that we've taken an action on this case. Their I-130 status moved to actively reviewing. And then in January 28, they received the big news. The I-485, the application for residency has been approved. And this is a really good story because all that's left is to wait for the green card to arrive, which actually after the approval they have another step, which is the card production. And then after the card production, the users or the Immigration Department send the card to the user email mailbox. But as of this time, January 28, they just have received the approval from the immigration, and then now they just need to receive the next part, which is the card production, which they probably already received by now, which is January 31st. And we want to congratulate them. And something that we can analyze is that the application based on marriage seems to move a little faster than the application based on work. And as you could see, from the first case, the applicant is still waiting, while this applicant that was marriage based already got their approval, and they actually maybe apply around the same time. So congratulations to all the applicants, to the applicant for the citizenship and the two applicants for the 485. So we will see you next. We wrap up our getaway for the day. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for our next adventure. Who knows where we'll end up next?